Looks like that old equipment Randy found in the bushes has been restored. I can't wait to see how it is. I'm running there with excitement as we speak. This is episode 67 of Elk Mountain. Oi, what's going on, everybody? Just finished making our morning coffee, and we're heading out for another long day. It should be a good one. We got to get a little maintenance done on our greenhouses there. I believe a couple of them are out of seed, and a little bit of water could be topped up as well. And since we're grabbing our water, we may as well check if we can transition some milk over into our dairy there and top up our cows too, because they're always on the hunt for some more water. I think they were pretty dry last night when we went to bed, but we'll get it done this morning. That's all right. Hopefully we were smart and we filled this up. Feels like it is. It's pretty heavy, so that is all good. I think they could probably use a little bit of food too, but I know our mixing station, oh gosh, it's so heavy we couldn't stop in time. Guess that's why there's a fence. And yeah, this truck is getting its use, that is for sure. Love this little shed we got going on for all of our stuff here. It's looking pretty good there too. So many improvements around the ranch lately. Alright, we're filling up our water tanker and we're getting our feed mixer filled up as well. So I'm just taking the time really quick to load this guy up. Should be good on silage, I believe. And yeah, we'll just get a couple more straw bales put over there for now. And it looks like our manure is actually piling up pretty well. Yeah, there's a fair bit amount. Fair bit amount there. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with it. The greenhouses are still looking pretty good as far as needing that kind of stuff like fertilizer or anything like that. So could look at like selling it, something like that, just holding on to it. Who knows? But everything should be good to go now. Our mixer should be full. Our water should be full. We can top up our greenhouses, get our cows nice and topped up for the day. And yeah, we got to get some spraying done on our fields. Get a second application of fertilizer on there. That way they're good to go, because it's going to be harvesting season pretty quick here coming up. Alright, just squeaking our trailer in here. Look at that. Remember when we couldn't back up? Now we're pretty much like parallel parking this guy beside his homie, the straw trailer. That's pretty good. I will take that. Alright, these guys are getting nice and topped up. They probably could use some straw as well, but what can you do? They didn't take quite a full mixer there, so is what it is. They'll have a little bit left over for next time we feed them. Alright, let's go feed our greenhouses with some water. Give them some thirst juice. Alright, as you can see, our one greenhouse is not doing the best, but we also got a couple other little upgrades put in. We've got some more water piped in just from the little river? I don't know, a little pond over there behind us. And some extension water tanks that hold about 20,000 liters apiece. So that is awesome. These guys should have no worries running out of water, and should just be a great source of income for us. That being said, we do need to get seed in this. So we will have to go round up the John Deere Gator at some point and top those up. Alright, just dropped off the rest of our chicken feed there. They should be good for now, and otherwise we can come fill up that trailer when they need it. So we'll just take this guy up here for now. Of course, we've got our nice forklift there ready to load all of our products. But yeah, it's been a little while. I forgot we had the 3-point attachment on this Gator. He's definitely been getting a little bit more use on him, so that's awesome. We'll have to switch over to our little seed bed holder. Drop this guy off. I don't know, just something right here. I'm not too worried about its location. Looks like the dog's over there playing some basketball too. You'll love to see it. So we'll get this guy hooked up. We'll throw on a bunch of bags of seed, and I'm not sure if all of them need refilling, but well, we may as well top them all off since we're here. Just give them all a quick 1,000 liters. I think that's as much as this guy holds. So it'll be worth it that way. We don't have to do it again for a little while, especially with all that new water in there. We can focus on other things like riding around in our BMX dirt bike track. Oh gosh. Alright, alright. Oh my. I thought I cleared that. Come on now. We're not that thick. Alright, that's 1 of 4. And, well, we'll see you at 4 of 4. Alright, we have made it over here. Full load of liquid fertilizer in the tank. And we're just going to get at it. We thankfully had the row crop tires on this tractor already, so that kind of came in handy. We'll get both fields done here. It shouldn't take us too long, hopefully, because we got a fair bit of stuff to do. We have our whole grass field behind us that I would love to get all those bales picked up, put away, and roll that field out, because of course we do have a grass roller now, but we just haven't had a chance to use it yet. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I would love to get to that today before the grass gets any longer and kind of see how that goes. And well, I always try and overlap a little bit on the headland, but then I always end up hitting this tree. Can we avoid it this time? Oh, we just did. Nice. Alright, well that's pretty good. I think this other one, you'd think shouldn't be a problem after the last one. Oh yeah, just cleared it. Wonderful. Alright, that's pretty much the problem area is done, even the little hill rolly bits. So that is wonderful. We'll cruise around, get the rest of this done, and then we can head on over to the cornfield, do that as well. I'm hoping a full tank lasts for both fields. I don't see why it wouldn't. It is a fairly large tank, but I guess we'll kind of see. That's why I wanted to fill it up all the way. If there's any left over, then we kind of know roughly how much it takes to get an application done on both of our fields. So that's just kind of good to know for the future. And just one more thing I kind of wanted to address before we maybe jump into a time-lapse here is just the videos have starting to be a little bit long, you know, and it's just because I try and get so much done during the month, which I try and keep, you know, a full day roughly to an episode. But with just how much work has been going on around the ranch and all this expansion, I think it's time to move to 2 days per month. So I have actually changed the settings to that, but it doesn't take effect until the next season. So I think we're in summer right now, so I'm assuming that's fall time in maybe 2-3 months. So these next ones might be a little bit long. I'll try and keep them to a reasonable length, but I don't like really cutting out too much of the field work and stuff like that. So sorry that they've been a little bit long. I'm trying to reel that in just a little bit here, but looks like we pretty much got the headland done, so we can try our best to cover everything. Again, I'm going to try and overlap just a little bit if we can, because it's a little bit tough to see where we have and haven't been. Maybe in better light it's easier? No? Okay. Alright, well, we'll get it done. Nice, soft-looking wheat field, and then we'll head on over to the corn. Alright, well, let's do it. Alright, well, we got the headland done there, and I figured, hey, we got lots to do, So we will let the farmhand take over. We'll make our way over to the other side of our ranch here and probably go start picking up all those bales, try and get them off the field. Where's my semi-truck? Oh no. Where's the Mack truck? It's not at the shop, is it? I hope it's not at the shop. Oh my gosh. Why is it not there? Is it in the garage? I don't think it's in the garage. Oh no. Yeah, well, you know, we didn't have to do all that running. It's over by the sheep. It's on the other side of the ranch. So, way she goes. I could have just hopped in that and drove that back over. But I guess not. So, we'll just have to use this guy. I mean, that is what we got it for, but don't think we'll be able to make it all in one trip. That is for sure. I think we had like 33 bales or something like that in this field. And there's lots of little hay scraps, whatnot around. But, I mean, it's tough to pick them all up, you know, when you got those thick, juicy swaths. I wasn't, you know, that's something I wasn't expecting when we transitioned to that, because before we were complaining about them being weak, and now they're just too thick for us. We can't even handle it. This is definitely going to be a massive job, and yeah, an auto-load bale trailer is definitely going to be the way to go in the future. And I mean, I suppose we could afford one right now. I'm not sure if that's the best use of our money. You know, we could just put a little bit of time and effort into the machine and stuff like that we have and get the job done. And you know what? I think because we do have so many, these extra few we have that are just nice and close, might be worth just bringing right over to our hay storage, and everything else we will load up onto the trailer. Maybe we'll bring a load over to our sheep area and they can have some hay there as well, because we're starting to really pile up with how much we have around the ranch, which is awesome. Especially making silage has been a big help from the corn, because that's just freed up all of our grass pretty much to make hay. So that's great, and we'll be making some more straw in the coming months as well, as soon as that wheat is all ready to rock. Gosh, this is going to be another big task. So we will zoom boom through it with the zoom boom and try and get her done as quick as we can. Getting better at keeping these guys straight, but yeah, still no easy feat. And you know what? I think if we got this many bales, you know, if we have 33, if we can stack them 3 high instead of 2 high, you know, that's like 15, 16 trips. No, that's like 10 trips. 10, 11 trips instead of 15 or 16 trips. So, looks like the telehandler can handle it. Obviously, we'll have to be pretty careful when we're coming to a stop and cornering, but otherwise, this is the way. Alright, we're looking pretty good. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Going 3 high definitely saved some time. That is for sure. And yeah, this is, I mean, our first time using this guy for bales, this trailer that is, and it's doing actually so well. It holds a lot, that's for sure. I didn't realize quite how big it was. It was hard to tell without bales on there for reference. But yeah, no, we'll get these guys strapped on. Did it a little wonky, but they're kind of interlocked somewhat, which call it a safety feature. And yeah, we have lots of hay over for our cows, so I am almost tempted to just bring these over to the sheep. That way they have a little bit of a mix. I don't know, the only problem, of course, is unloading those bales as well. We definitely don't have anything that we could do 3 at a time with. I suppose we could bring the JCB over there as well to do it, but for now, they can just stay on the trailer. There's really nothing wrong with that. That's kind of was its intended purpose, because we were using the gooseneck before, and I mean, if we needed that for something else, that makes it kind of tough, but having a dedicated bale trailer is pretty good. So I think we can probably afford to just leave this guy here. Thankfully we didn't get crushed by the post this time. We'll probably just go park up the truck and then hop in a tractor, start doing some rolling, because yeah, no, looking forward to that. It's already been a fairly productive morning so far. Alright, just pulling up to our sheep pen with all of this hay. Yeah, this is maybe not going to fit quite in there with these extra bales that we threw on top. And we're kind of getting ourselves into a little bit of a pickle here backing up, because of course we kind of got to get ourselves out of this. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to smash up the front end of our truck, and we're not going to be able to back this trailer up because we are not that good of a driver. Were we smart enough to leave ourselves space behind the fence? No, we're not going to make that either. Can we do a tight U-E? This truck is so bloody long. We're going to do some fancy stuff here. Oh no, that's pretty much its limit. So we're gonna try and get out the way we came in. Oh, this is the hill. This is the rough part. This is what I didn't want to do. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're getting there though. Power through. Power through. Okay. Well, not the U-turn I was expecting, but I guess it'll work? I don't know. Can we back it up slowly? That is what I'm wondering. Maybe. That's jackknifing it, but that's alright. We're getting there. Straighten that axle out. I feel like with an articulated trailer, you just have to take a lot more time and just really be aware of your tire position. I mean, it's pretty straight, but it's certainly not in the best spot. I'd like it to be a little bit closer maybe, and I'd like to get them unloaded at some point, but this Bobcat, not going to be able to do the job, that is for sure. But the cows, otherwise, or sheepies, otherwise, they're doing great. Yeah, they're just hanging out. So, we're looking all good there. May as well get this guy cleaned up as well, since it looks like we're all done over here, which is awesome. I'm not sure why they left it in the middle of the field, but, I mean, the field's done, so what can you say? We will use our nice new nature path. I really love going down this direction, especially with the fence along there. I don't know, just for some reason, it does add to the property, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe you think it takes it away, but I like it, and, you know, I feel like this could be improved a little bit, but I mean, just for a rudimentary path to get through, it definitely does the job pretty well. Some of these hills and slopes are not the easiest, but you know, take your time. Yeah, that's certainly pretty bumpy, and you got to make sure you get on the bridge. Definitely don't want to have a wheel slip off on this one. I mean, it's not too far down, but it's definitely a possibility, that is for sure. And I'd love to get all these trees and stuff like that. Well, logs now. Former trees. I'll put away at some point. That would be super useful. But yeah, we'll get this guy put away in here for now. Looks like we're already set up on the fent to get some rolling done, so that would be great. That's kind of one of the nice things about getting stuff ready beforehand, is like you just see it there and you're like, oh yeah, cool. That's what I need to do next. So we can get that guy dropped off. We'll probably get this guy put up on the lift here and just change our tires out, because I don't think we need our small boys anymore. Pretty tight corner, but we're able to do it. Like seeing that big oversize from our other tractor in the rear view there. Oh boy. Alright, we'll straighten it out a little bit. Alright, something like that. Looking good. Let's throw the wides back on. Always looks so good after you swap out the tires. Like, this just turns this guy into just a little bit of a beast. I love it. This guy with his dual tires is what we got: the single, the dual, and then the triple action. I'm loving it. Alright, just weaving our way through the ranch here, trying to get to our nice, lovely grass field. I want to call it a meadow, but it's not really. I mean, I guess it was a meadow, and now it's just a, well, evenly grassed meadow. So, I don't know. I suppose this works the same as any other roller. We'll just go along. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, it even is actually doing the meadow. That is interesting. I wonder what will happen with that. Will it get more from the meadow? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Either way, we will get it done. It'd be nice if when you rolled over it kind of got rid of all the extra little hay stuff laying around the field. But what can you do? I think eventually we might have to just get a bigger intake for the baler or something like that. Maybe a different baler that has a wider intake, something like that, that can do a couple swaths at once even. And then it should be a lot easier if we're not going like perfectly straight down the center of our rows, because I think if you had a perfectly straight row, it might be a lot easier. But of course, that is pretty difficult, especially when you don't have, perfectly straight fields. Once you do the headland, it's kind of tough to get squared off sometimes. But this thing seems to be rolling along pretty well, and I do actually really enjoy that texture. It almost looks like something of a golf course, just a nicely well-packed fairway, something like that. I don't know. We'll get it done. It shouldn't take us too long, hopefully. This big fent is a beast. It's well, our biggest tractor besides our newest addition, our new big John Deere. But I think that's, that wouldn't be the best for this job at all, especially it being articulated. It's just so massive, and I think it is a little bit slower. Just has a lot of torque despite it being higher horsepower. Alright, that was actually a pretty fun job, I'm not going to lie. It's quite satisfying seeing the texture changing, going down into a nice firm pressed grass, and now that all of it's gone, I'm kind of thinking a good time to collect all those little extra bits. We do have a forage wagon, and really we don't use it for much foraging. Kind of just moving silage and stuff like that around. So I think if hopefully our mixing station can take all the silage that's in there, and we can go around, collect all those little bits, and just get our field cleaned up, since we're trying to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? All right, time to precariously. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking we need to clean up our yard a little bit. It's getting a little bit hectic in some of our sheds, stuff like that, and that's one of those other reasons that we want to kind of just not necessarily take our time, but add on that extra day, just because sometimes we got lots to do, and things just don't get put away, as they should, and want to just make sure things are looking and running the best they can. So, that being said, I think this shed, it was getting pretty barren for a little while, and I was almost contemplating selling it. But now we have a grass roller, so that can hang out in there with our mowers, because of course that's for grass work, same with our tedder. And our baler too, our big classy boy, can probably go hang out in that shed as well. I don't see why not. Of course, he kind of has this little pull-through spot right now, which might be best for our header, but at the same time we kind of have a cool situation going on with that. The only thing that will not fit in here, I do not think, or in our little grass shed, would be our windrower. Of course, that guy is a bit of a monster. But that being said, it is fairly high, though it tapers, so I'm not really sure if it would. Maybe the roller could go outside, and that would fit, if it does fit inside, I don't know. I'm not really sure. So, for now, I think we will get this guy slowly but surely backed up in there. And yeah, we'll keep our eye out for something else that goes on sale if anything bigger bale related, or even just like a Fendt baler would be cool, something that matches. But for now, that's looking pretty darn good. Since we're talking about it, I feel like I gotta just see if the windrower fits, you know what I'm saying? I know we just put this in here, but I think if we just, for now, drop it off right there, we're gonna go grab the windrower, see if it fits. I'm 70% sure that it will not, but there is some hope there. Like 30% hope. That's a fair bit. Oh boy, yeah, this is Mondo. It's almost as long, it is as long as our header trailer, which is kind of wild. Would definitely be sticking out, but I mean, nothing wrong with that. Oh my gosh, that's actually looking kind of hopeful. What? Alright, let's go take a peek. We don't want to, like, squish it too much. I mean, there's a... That's back as far as this guy. Obviously, it is a bit longer. That beam is pretty much touching these guys, so I think that's about as far as we can go. Really no different than our mower. So, yeah, you know what? That's going to be its new home as well. I like it. Like I said, it is sticking out a little bit, so I am tempted to just shuffle things around. So, might do that, and we'll see you there. Alright, I would say that's looking a lot better, in my opinion, and we were actually able to squeeze our windrower in a little bit further than I thought, so that's pretty cool, if you ask me. Are we able to fit this guy in here? I don't think we are. So now that we got our tires changed out, I suppose we can just back this guy on up a little bit. We will need to do a 3-point turn. Oh yeah. Alright. Use the garage door for a little bit of a bump stop, but nothing wrong with that. Whatever. It's a working barn. This guy can get pulled on in. I'm very pleased with this tractor. You know, he's done us a great job. So we'll get that closed up. This shed is looking a little bit emptier already, which is awesome. But I think we could still use some sort of other shed on the ranch. Just, I don't know, keep things indoors. We're starting to get some bigger equipment. Stuff like, you know, this guy's been hanging out outside now that we have our new tractor as well. So, yeah, is what it is. And I did notice we left the lights on our cow trailer tractor. So we're going to run over there and actually just feed the cows again. That way they're good to go, and we shouldn't have to worry about them, well, tomorrow morning at least. Alright, that can top up, and hopefully we can clear all this silage out of our forage wagon. It looks like it is full as well, but depending on how much mix that we've gone through today, they possibly could use the full trailer. We did fill up pretty much everything besides silage, so I mean, it is a possibility. And yeah, it looks like the intake is pretty empty right now. Alright, fingers crossed. Hey, if you look at that, it is empty. Wonderful. So, you know what? We're hooked up. The cows, they got food. This tractor doesn't get too much use, but hey, I think this is a job that it is more than capable of doing. We don't even have that much to pick up, so we're already in here. We got that open cab. We can feel the air on our faces. Once again, not locked in those nice fancy new tractors. So yeah, no, this is feeling good. I like to use these kind of older pieces of machinery when we can. Just you know, they have their place on the farm still. You know, even in this modern day, bigger is not necessarily always better. You know, we wouldn't want to be using our newest John Deere for this job. That's just ridiculous. But this is our smallest one, and it's doing wonderfully. So we just got a bunch of little patches to go over. Unfortunately, it looks like we'll have a third little strip back down to go, but yeah, that's all right. Oh, look at that shadow. That's just absolutely sauce. Are we ghost riding? Look at that. Look at our shadow. We're not in it. Oh my gosh. Are we a ghost? Nah. But maybe. Alright, that's actually 3,000 liters we got out of there, just all those scraps, and that's a sizable amount, you know, like, I think our bales aren't quite 9,000, maybe 8,000 liters, something like that, but either way, you know, about a third, maybe half a bale, something like that. It all adds up. Looks like we do have plenty of hay in its intake, but I will probably just use this to load it up first thing when all that hay runs out. So for now, we will do our best to keep it dry. Probably just park it in here for the evening, and it should be fine as well. Of course, this was another implement that was hanging out in our kind of hay shed, little grass shed when we first got that. But now, I mean, it is kind of full of other things. I suppose it could fit on the side there, but it does get used quite a bit for various jobs. So, I suppose this guy doesn't need to hang out in here, but no harm, no foul. We should maybe go pick up our farm truck. Where is our Ford? Where's the F-250? We left it somewhere. Oh boy, I think... Well, I know actually, our truck, we left that over on the other side with all of our grass bales. So, is what it is, but I think since we're already on our gator here, we may as well go get some more chicken feed and continue on from there. Yeah, everything got seeded up today, watered our greenhouses. They've got tons of water now for the future, thanks to our extra tanks. Got our field sprayed, cows fed, grass rolled, and we completely missed our shot there. Wow. Alright. Round 2. Try it again. Oh yeah, nailed it. No problem. Oh yeah. Alright. Nice and full. I don't even think we need to feed them right now, but it doesn't hurt to just have this ready to rock. We will need our trailers pretty soon come harvest time, but I think, you know, our trailer game, honestly, is pretty weak. We have this one, and our other one behind us, our Rudolph, that we kind of just pass, and they've done great, nothing wrong with them. We just have had kind of smaller fields and made it by. It hasn't really been something that we've looked at upgrading just yet, but of course now would be no problem if we wanted to do that. So I think we'll drop that off. Yeah, we do have our trailer over here for all these logs too, which I suppose wouldn't hurt. But you know what? We got other stuff to do. It's already 6:30. We gotta go. We gotta go do something real special. And you know, there's only so much sunlight, so I'm hoping we can get that done before the end of the day. All right. Not gonna lie, I like cruising around on this guy. It's feels right. I don't know, something about it. I just like the open air, you know what I mean? I wish there was like a modern tractor that had, I mean, I guess you can open the windows, but it's just not the same, you know what I mean? Alright, we have made it over here. Good to go. And you know, if another one of these ever pops up on sale, I think it definitely would be worth it to pick up. Of course, I mean, they're not too expensive, so we could buy one, but for just getting to and from, I don't think it's worth the money. We have lots of other options there. So we are going to head on over to the farm store, just pulling up next to these puny little automobiles. Look at that thing, so small. Look at our big truck. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we don't need to go into the farm store, but since we're here, this is a massive tractor. Oh, that would be cool. Same with this auger wagon. Oh boy, we're getting sleepy, Randy. Oh, it's been a long day. Either way, yeah, that's 400 horsepower. We would need to use our biggest tractor just to run that. Even then, I don't think we could. Wow, this is amazing. Is this really on sale? 44% off. Still like 180,000. Jesus. But I mean, that's pretty much like the crane similar to what we use. I guess this is just like a trailer mounted crane. And this does have a delimber on it as well, which something we didn't get a chance to use last time. Does this cut down trees, or does it just... I think it's just a delimber, honestly. So, I mean... I don't know, I'm torn. If it cut down the trees, that's like 100% buy. But for right now... I don't know. I mean, I would love to have it. That would definitely save us a lot of time and allow us to expand in the future, especially it being on a trailer for easy transportation later. And I suppose, you know, if we wanted to cut down trees with just a chainsaw, then we could pick them all up and delimb them after. So that would be pretty cool. But for now, yeah, we got to go over to the garage here. That is where they were getting some stuff done, because we got some new equipment that we are going to be picking up today. It's actually that stuff that we had found in the bushes just behind our yard. Wow, look at that. That's the truck, really? Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Ford 850 Super Duty. It's got the flatbed on there. Looks like a headache rack, which is awesome. Man, that looks so cool. I was kind of missing our old truck, but this is... well, this is old school, and should fill that niche, I'm thinking. But dang, I did not think it would look this good. And this is our gooseneck, too. I mean, it's been in here for a little bit, I guess. Kind of didn't even realize it was missing, honestly. But I guess, yeah, it's been hanging out in here, and it can hook up, which is awesome. So that's amazing. And these are our other pieces of equipment, which is amazing. Like, look at, this is an old Ford tractor. It's got the silver paint on it. We went with kind of the wide tires. It's got the 3-point. We got the front loader attachment on there as well. Just a little quickie. Thankfully, is nice and adjustable, able to fit that on there. This is going to be our bale solution for our sheeps, and of course just having another tractor on the ranch and that side of the yard. This guy, the little John Deere front loader, was actually not in great condition at all, but it was tucked away in the bottom of the ranch barn on our new property that we built. It was not in great condition. Like I was saying, it was pretty broken down, so we brought that over here when they picked up, well, the rusted out old tractor and the truck. But now, hey, they're fully restored. That is awesome, but it's not gonna be for free. Wow. Sorry, I just wanted to listen to that start up for the first time. Oh, yeah, I like that. Alright, we have made it. We're just pulling back in now. And it will be real nice to have a tractor over here. That way it can kind of deal with pretty much everything, which is really nice. So we will get him on Strappy Boot. There we go. Probably doesn't need the front loader on all the time, but it will be helpful with bales, which of course we do have a bunch over there to put away. Don't think we'll have time to get that done tonight, but that's not a problem. I think we may as well. We could just drop this in here. I think permanently it could maybe go up. No, I was gonna say it could maybe go up top, but I don't really want to put it up top because that's not really convenient at all. And pretty close color matching silver on that guy. It's looking good. You get a little bit better idea of what the tractor looks like now. It's looking pretty good. I do like that a lot. So this guy can get parked in here and dropped off. This skid steer, I'm not 100% sure where and what it's going to be used for, but I mean, super useful, and probably, like I said, I would like to get some landscaping stuff done, but we just don't have enough time. Hopefully with having a little bit more time in each month, that's something that we can do. This guy, like I said, maple syrup. So we're gonna get him brought over there and dropped off. Of course, it is starting to get pretty overgrown in this area, but not a problem. We're still looking pretty good. That's why this guy will be actually like really useful for getting stuff done down here, because I mean, it's never really got around to paving or putting gravel, anything like that in this area. So having this guy being able to go just off-road and pick up or sear up stuff like that, no problemo, should be good. Yeah, no, I'm excited. This guy, he's looking right. He's looking good. You love to see it. You know, he feels like the proper piece of machinery for down here. And yeah, so I never really actually got to saying how much it's going to cost us. $60,000 for all these goodies. So that's pretty crazy. But that's, I mean, what can you do? We got a new truck, we got a new tractor, and a new skid steer. Of course, they're all kind of restored and things that were just around anyways. Just obviously we're not in working condition. So that guy, he could probably hang out in there. That way he's out of the rain. He doesn't really have any covers on him or anything of that sort, but that's not a problem. Alright, hey, we did it. That's looking good. We didn't break our truck in the process either. So that's looking good as well. Yeah, this guy probably will hang out near the pallet area. I'm thinking it'll be good for loading that kind of stuff up. But, yeah, I don't know. He can hang out up here for now. And I guess our other truck will kind of have to just be where it is. This will be a nice little reminder for us that we got to go pick that up in the morning. But, yeah, for now, we're going to get out of the rain. We've had a long, good, productive day. And we'll see you in the next one. But, yeah, for now, it's shower time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.